Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Queen Cancer Tarot channel, everyone. My name is Catherine. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. And today I am going to be doing a no contact twin soul or karmic love reading. Okay, so this could be your twin soul mate, or this could be a twin karmic. All right, so take the energy, how it resonates with your energy. We'll see what comes out in the cards. Hold on for just 1 second. I'm going to turn the air on really quick. All right, you guys. So we're going from hot to cold to hot tonight. So sorry about that. I had to adjust the temperature, and now it's like, okay, now it's getting a little chilly. So let's see how this goes. We may have to do another adjustment in just a bit. But let's go ahead and get into this energy for tonight. So we're going to be doing a no contact twin soul or twin karmic love reading. So this is going to be either a twin soul that you have not been in contact with, or a twin karmic that you have not been in contact with. And we're going to be looking at some energy, okay, surrounding the situation between the two of you. All right, so but again, first, you guys make sure you like the video, hashtag win in the comment section so you guys can be entered in your chance to win a free reading. Go and check out my other two channels. Go to the website and shop. I do have 25% off of your purchases above $12. And that's it. All right. All right, so let's start off looking at the oracle messages here. We're going to look at, and we're going to do these one by one with the oracle messages, and then we'll go into the tarot. So I'll pull from a couple different decks here. All right, so starting with your current energy. All right, so we're going to see what your energy is, what your current energy is right now, Cancer. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is Cancer's current energy right now? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is Cancer's current energy, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer. What is Cancer's current energy? Okay, so we have Jackass. We have Divine Masculine. And we have Rejected. Okay. So Cancer, I'm getting an energy of some of you feeling some type of way, or even feeling a bit embarrassed, or maybe even humiliated could be the word here. with this jackass energy in the past. I feel like there was something that happened with this divine masculine here, this divine masculine energy that's coming through. You could have been married to this person, or you were in a committed relationship with this person. But something happened and it left you feeling very humiliated, very embarrassed, just almost like an energy of like you should have known better, right? And then we have rejected here. So I'm almost getting an energy of somebody that's coming back around after doing something very humiliating towards you in the past. Okay, that's the energy that I am getting with you. Yeah, under the deck, we have the F up over you card here. Okay, so it's not to really put those words out there. But yeah, you're feeling messed up about a situation, a decision that you made about a person or a situation or something that happened in the past regarding this divine masculine. Okay. You may have found out that this person was married. You may have found out that you were with someone thinking you were in a commitment, but this person was, you're going to find out that, only to find out that this person is in a commitment, currently in a commitment. Like literally, this person is very much married right now, not separated, not going towards a divorce, not, yeah, no, they're good and married. Okay. Spouse doesn't even think anything is wrong. And this person is either going to push you away or, there's an energy of you pushing this person away, but you're going to feel rejected. You're definitely going to feel rejected by this person. Tell me more about Cancer's energy, please. Holy Spirit, angels. And tell me more about Cancer's energy. Holy Spirit, angels. No spark. I feel like this is the situation where you may have kind of forced things with this person, or maybe you knew that there was something about this person that there was just the chemistry just didn't seem to be all the way there. Yeah, there was something that just wasn't quite there, and I feel like you didn't really want to admit it to yourself, you know. That's kind of why you are feeling some type of way now, because it's like you knew then. So look, we have unavailable. See, now this person is unavailable. This person may not be answering phone calls, or this person has literally stopped coming around. Okay, or this person has, changed their number. Like there's something drastic where this person just stopped doing something. They stopped making themselves available for the connection, right? It says here, I'm not available to be in a relationship right now. We can hang out, but I can't give you more. So now, like, this person is completely unavailable, and you're feeling like a jackass because it's like you should have known that this was the case, because you just weren't having that chemistry with this person, and there was something about it that you knew just wasn't right or working here. You know what I mean? Tell me about rejected here, please. Tell me about rejected. Look, simply said, loser. Okay? Loser. Yeah, this is somebody who just kind of just went really low. Okay. This person went all the way low. This is somebody who literally strung you along, and then this person just completely cut you off, stop calling, stop coming around, stop, only for you to find out that this person is like, I'm in a whole marriage, just completely push you away. That is horrible. And we have a perfect match here under the deck, and obsessed. It still blows my mind how perfect we are together, as if we were made for each other. And obsessed, it's not my fault. You can't get me off your mind. See, I feel like this person is going to somehow flip things around and put it off on you as if you're obsessed with them. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going to, I feel like they're going to come off as being in this perfect relationship with their person. And I feel like they're going to explain you away as being some obsessed person. Like if you were to, respond to them in an angry way, if their person was to find out or to catch wind of it, they're just going to be like, or if you were to come towards this person, like, I thought that we were in a relationship. I thought that things were going good between us. This person is going to push you off as being obsessed with them. So, like I said, this person is a loser. They're a weasel. They are the lowest of the low. You see what I'm saying? Because now they're coming in with queer. I feel like this person is now acting really weird, just like they just completely are disconnecting or disassociating themselves with their responsibility for where you are, for why you're so upset over this person. It's no, you're not obsessed with this person. This person led you on. I feel like with divine masculine, this person was leading you into thinking that you were in a safe place, in a safe relationship, like in a committed relationship, right? Marriage material, like you were headed towards marriage with this person, only to find out that no, it could never happen because this person is already in a committed energy here. So let's further clarify before we move on. Um, to the tarot messages. So we have jackass and no spark. Jackass and no spark for Cancer. Holy Spirit, angels, and God. We got jackass and no spark for Cancer. And we have money matters here, okay? Invest your money wisely. So again, I feel like there's a strong energy of you needing to pay very close attention to where you are putting your, investing your time, investing your emotions, the things that are valuable or important to you. You know what I'm saying? And in this particular energy, there was no chemistry with this person. There was no spark. There was no, there was no true love. Okay. There was no love. There was no feelings. There was no emotions, yet you invested your trust, your time, your emotions, your caring energy, your compassion, your commitment, your loyalty, and, some of you maybe even more to this person who was already unavailable. This person was already married. Divine masculine and unavailable already tells me this person's married. Hello. We have the emperor here with unavailable. Stop. You can't come close. You can't, there's nothing you could really do with this person because they're already in an unavailable position. Tell me about divine masculine and unavailable. Look, loyalty. See? Loyalty. You have given your loyalty to this person. Money matters and loyalty. Be loyal to your friends. This person was definitely not a friend. Definitely not someone that you could, give everything to. And that's exactly what happened here. You were loyal to someone who was completely unavailable to you emotionally. So you were unable to get anything back out of that situation. Tell me about rejected and loser here. Tell me about rejected and loser. So we have shedding in the reverse. Shedding in the reverse. Time to set higher goals. And this is in the in the reverse. Reducing losses. Okay. Elimination and completing a new metamorphosis. Reducing losses, cutting losses, right? And I feel like at this point, there's an energy of you should have cut this person off a long time ago. You should have cut this person off a long time ago. Underneath the deck here, we have home based. Change your environment. It's time to go, Cancer. It is time to go. Okay. This person is not your perfect match, right? And it wasn't like you thought that, but this person was treating you as if, you know what I'm saying? You and them would be a perfect match. Okay. And I feel like this person turned things on you as well. That's another reason why this person is coming across as such a loser. Someone who's also very low to the ground. Usually when a snake sheds its skin, it does set higher goals. You see what I'm saying? Because it's wanting to be, it's an energy of growth, transformation. That's what I wanted to say. Growth and transformation. And usually snakes will get larger, okay, throughout that process of shedding that old skin. Okay, it is a process of growth here. But in the reverse, there is no growth, right? There is no growth. And that that snake is not shedding that skin. No lessons are being learned. There's no higher goals. There's no ascension, is what this is saying. You're dealing with someone who is not going to feel bad about anything. This person, if anything, this person would, they're going to continue being in this energy. They're going to continue being this way. So you escaped, is what I'm trying to say here. You escaped. So let's see here. Let's look at the tarot messages and then we'll go right into your person's energy. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. Tell us about Cancer. What is Cancer's current energy, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer. What is Cancer's current energy, please? So, look, we have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups, okay? This is an energy, and this is Nine of Cups. This talks about wish fulfillment, right? But with the Eight of Cups here, this is you walking away. This is you kind of throwing your hands up. This is you having put in enough of your emotional time and energy in the situation, and you're not getting out of it what you're putting into it. You see what I'm saying? So with that Ace of Cups, you're moving towards something new. You're moving towards a new opportunity. You want to actually have a chance to fall in love. You want to be with someone, okay, where things are going to grow. If you're in a relationship with someone who's already committed, there's no chance for growth, right? That was a false situation, right? That was a false situation. And right now, you're moving towards your wish fulfillment. And there is a new opportunity that you're moving towards. Okay. Under the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Again, this is you moving forward. Okay. This is you moving forward. So, you're not looking back. You're not looking back at all. That Ace is a new start in love. You're looking forward towards a new opportunity. You're looking forward to dating again. You're looking forward to getting back out there. You're looking forward to meeting someone new. You're looking forward to falling in love again. You are looking forward to something new and real, Cancer. Okay? Something new and something real. Period, point blank. Let's look at your person's current energy right now. So we'll look at the oracle messages first, and then we will clarify with the tarot. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer's person. What is Cancer's person current energy right now? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer's person, please. What is Cancer's person's energy right now? Yeah, so we have not happy. We have secret accounts and happily single. Oh, wow. Okay, so basically, what's going to end up happening with this person? This is somebody who wasn't happy in their connection before you met this person, and they're not going to be happy in the connection after you walk away. With secret accounts, I feel like this person is constantly, messing around with other people on the side. They're constantly hiding, secret, dating sites and, DMs and, texting and emails to other people in their phone. This person is all over the place. And again, I feel like this is not something new. It's not something that was new when you met them, and it is only going to continue. happily single. This person is someone who is just going to get right back out there. They're going to find someone else. They're going to get right back out there and be in this energy of I'm single. Um, I don't have a person. I feel like this person is going to be willing to just kind of allow this person to do these things over and over again. They're just going to continue. So I feel like they're going to go from, you know, being in a secret connection with you to you walk away and now starting the cycle all over again. All right. Look, we have massive regrets here under the deck. Yeah, this person is in a situation where they're regretting the fact that they messed up. Not only when it came to you, but actually having a true divine connection, because right now this person is not in a true soul connection, right? They can't be happy. They cannot be happy. They can't be. Let's see, let's clarify. Tell me more about this person. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and God. Tell me about Cancer's person. Tell me about not happy here. Tell me about not happy, please. And we have slow down. You're moving too fast for me, and it's scaring me away. Yeah, this is somebody who will gaslight. This is somebody who will push you to kind of move fast very early on in the connection. And then this person will put the brakes on as if they weren't the ones who initiated this connection to move at the rate of speed that it did in the first place. Very manipulative tactic, if I might add, because again, this is someone who is doing things and then they're pulling their hand back, hiding their hand, and then taking their other hand out and pointing it at you as if you were the one who came up with this nonsense. I mean, that is extremely, extremely manipulative. Okay. Extremely manipulative. Okay. That is crazy. Tell me about secret accounts. Tell me about secret accounts, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about secret accounts. Look, hook up. Holla if you hear me, okay? This person feels like they are here to hook up with this person and that person, just like whoever they want. They got bodies everywhere, right? Secret accounts and hooking up. That is what this person's current MO is. That is why you're going to find out, or that's why things are going to have to come to a halt. I feel like you're going to find out about this, because this person is they're busy, but there is no loyalty anywhere about this person. Okay, while you're sitting there being loyal, this person is unavailable. They're making themselves unavailable. and probably hooking up with other people. They're probably getting ready for their next victim, Cancer, because they probably feel as though you may be coming close to the end of the road. So look at this catfish with happily single and shedding in the reverse. This person is going to put on another mask and go out there and catch them another body. I'm not even kidding, y'all. They're not done. They are not done. So we have spiritual and we have toxic here under the deck. Spiritually toxic is what I'm getting when it comes to this person. Not only that, this is a whole married person or someone who is already in a higher level of commitment. But this person is extremely toxic and they're going around hurting people in a very serious way. Right? So I feel like this person's karma is coming. Let's go ahead and look at a few more oracle, and then we'll get into the tarot messages for this person. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels. Tell me about not happy and slow down. Not happy and slow down. Wrong decision. Wrong decision. I told you this person's karma. This says think before you act. This person did not think, okay? And they're going to find themselves not happy. They're going to find themselves wanting to slow down, wanting to, maybe we need to rethink the situation. Well, it's going to be too late, I feel like, for this person. Okay, secret accounts and hookup. This person has been busy. And look, we have transformation. Now this person wants to change. Now this person wants to transform the situation. The reason why is because I feel like their spot has been blown up here. Not happy could be your energy, could be this person's spouse finding out, which could definitely be a problem. Even if they knew, it could be an energy of as long as it wasn't in their face or they didn't find out about things. Some people have different rules. Some people roll to different rules here because I can't see the spouse not knowing. I cannot see the spouse not knowing. It says, don't be afraid of the unknown. Yeah. This person is afraid of the unknown. Tell me about catfish and happily single. Tell me about happily single and catfish. Like they're on a dating website is what I'm getting. They're in a place where it's kind of easy to meet people. Look, we have social status here and we have endings, y'all. I cannot make this up. Social status and endings with happily single and catfish. This person, listen, people are going to find out that this person has been catfishing. They're going to find out that this person is a whole married person. You may even front this person out. This is why this person is going to have massive regrets. This person has secrets. They thought that they were the jam, and they're going to hurt the wrong person in the wrong way. It's going to be a situation where they're going to embarrass someone. Somebody is not going to be happy. And they made the wrong decision today. They should have thought before they acted in this case. Because I feel like they're about to be outed here. Okay? They're about to be outed here. They're about to be outed. We have winning under the deck. Don't spend everything at once here. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. And I feel like in this case, sooner or later, karma is going to come around. This is also the Wheel of Fortune energy here. Winning, this is that lottery energy, Wheel of Fortune. Everything is going to come to a head with this person. They've been catfishing, they've been playing around like they're single and having the time of their life, but they're literally hurting people, right? This isn't going to continue like this person thinks it is. Let's look at the tarot messages here. Let's see what your person's energy is right now. It appears that they're trying to change the situation, really because they're afraid of, what's going to happen. And what's going to happen is their social status is going to completely change. Everybody's going to know that they're a liar and, a cheater. So they're not going to be the man on campus anymore, or the lady of the night that they think that they are. I don't know if it's a male or a female, so take it how it resonates here. So we have the Tower. Yeah. And the Devil. See? Look. This is coming to a crashing halt. This person's little toxic obsession, okay, is everything is about to change. This person, everything is coming crashing to a halt. Under the deck, we have the Magician here. With the Tower and the Devil, oof. This person is getting their karma. This Magician is all about reaping what you sow. It's all about you manifesting. You're creating this, and this is what's happening because of what you've done, right? And with the Tower and the Devil, you've been manipulative, you've been lying, you've been toxic, you have been all over the place, and now you're about to come down to your knees. Literally. So let's see. What does this person want to say to you now, but they can't say it, right? I feel like there's a separation. This is no contact. Here. So there's an energy of this person has moved on. Remember, they ended things with you, right? They had to do this, though, to pretend as if you were the one that was obsessive, right? They were trying to pretend as if you were the one, but their spot is going to get blown up. They're going to get found out about something. Somebody may post something on this person's social media, and it's going to be public for a while before this person sees it. And everyone is going to see, it's going to go viral, and everyone, family, friends, their spouse, everybody's going to see this, and they're going to be outed here. See, this person has been doing things because it's kind of been like, don't see nothing, won't say anything type energy. Yeah, well, not anymore. Secret accounts hook up, and now we have everything is changing here. So let's see how that resonates here. What do they want to say but cannot say? What does this person want to say but cannot say to Cancer? Ooh, that one in the reverse. So we have heartbreak in the reverse. This person may want to say, I never meant to break your heart. I didn't have the intentions on coming in to break your heart. But if they do that, then, then their spouse is going to come at them, right? So if there's an energy of they can't come and necessarily tell you that they really didn't mean to hurt you this way, but they had to do all these things so that they didn't have to go to court and have to pay alimony and all kinds of everything for cheating, right? Under the deck, fed up. See, I feel like this person knew that their person that they were with and committed to was to the point where they weren't going to take anything else, nothing else. And this person was afraid to step to you, right? They knew that you were angry with them as well. And they knew that they had upset you beyond the point of even really coming to you without you making a huge scene about it. You see what I'm saying? See, we have police station under the deck. This would get ugly. I feel like this person knows that things would get ugly. Also, this person knows that their person is on the lookout. Like they can't do else in this situation to mess up. And they know it. They know that their person is in that 10 of wands energy. If they did one more thing, that was the end. Do you see what I'm saying? One more thing, that was it. One more thing. They want to tell you that they didn't mean to hurt you, but they know that they are under siege right now. And they better not do anything. Look, vulnerability. See, this person, they are in the energy where they are feeling very sorry and they know this. They know what they did was messed up, right? But they also know that they're at risk of, being thrashed. Okay. We got family underneath the deck. They know that they're married. They know that this is what their priority needs to be right now, not apologizing to the person that they cheated with. Okay. They know that this is all bad and they don't want any more red flags to cause their person to jump out the bushes with a prenup or anything like that. Like, oh, you invalidated the prenup. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, this person could have serious repercussions to face with their spouse for cheating. It may go beyond just a simple, you're going to sleep on the couch tonight type energy. See what I'm saying? Look at this. Love affair and savings popped out. Look at this. Love affair and savings. This person knows that their savings is in jeopardy, right? They know that if their spouse finds out, look, wealth under the deck. This is it. This person knows that their wealth is in serious jeopardy. Okay. Serious danger because of this. That's why this person is feeling vulnerable right now. That's why they want to say they're sorry. They want to say, they didn't mean to hurt you this way, but they can't. So trust me, it's not as if they just, were a complete jackass for nothing. They were a jackass because this was supposed to be a secret and they were pretending like they were single, but they weren't. They were catfishing. Okay. And with social status and endings here, like, listen, this person does not want their life to change, right? And they know that if their spouse finds out, then their life is going to change in every way. Okay? In every way. Tell me more about what they want to say to you, but can't. So we have the Hermit. Okay? This person is sitting back in the cut like, listen, they're looking at you with binoculars. You see what I'm saying? They're looking at you very close up, but from a very far distance because they don't want others to know that they are focusing on Cancer. This is something that cannot be obvious or evident or clear to anyone. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. See, this person is like knowing that they have to create an illusion or, confuse the hell out of everybody that they're around. There's an energy of you know what I'm saying? They don't want anybody asking any questions. They don't want there to be any question about what they're doing. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't want anybody looking at them sideways. Okay. They don't want anybody focusing in on them and questioning what the hell they are doing. Under the deck, Five of Pentacles. See, this is all about money, baby. They don't want that money to go out the door. See, obviously, spousey is the one that must have the money here. And I feel like there must be a clause or something in a prenuptial agreement, or this person has a lot of money and they know that they can lose it, right? If they were caught cheating, right? And there's an energy of this person is worried about this. They're worried about their money, honey, more than anything else. So that's what they want to say but can't. So what is blocking communication or union? Well, we just pretty much said this, but let's go ahead and look at the cards. What is blocking communication or union between Cancer and this person? So we have backstab and fake busy. Okay. See, backstab and fake busy. And under the deck, cope. Cope. So I feel that what is blocking communication, a couple of things. I feel like you know that this person stabbed you in the back. I feel like with fake busy, like you're definitely not allowing any communication to get through whatsoever. This person may be trying to send you Morse code, but you are completely blocking this. You're acting like you don't even hear it. Like, do I hear somebody calling me? You know, and this person's like, shh, shh. Because they don't want to be recognized. They don't want their person to know that they're reaching out to you and you know it, right? And I also feel there's definitely some sort of depression. I have that Seven of Cups coming through here, but we're going to look at the tarot messages as well. But let's look at more here. Yeah, it's like you're making up reasons, okay, why you cannot talk to this person. And I feel like you're also hurt about it. There's the energy of not really wanting to deal with this person, and also knowing this person is married and there's nothing you can do to change it. So it makes it even more hurtful. So you just want to stay. You don't want to have anything to do with this person whatsoever. Okay. So let's see. Tell me more. So we have, I didn't already, y'all, perfect match, soulmate, love, and under the deck we have player. Okay. So yeah, this person, this person is in a this person is in a committed connection with their person, but this person is also a player. I feel like there's more than one person that this person is attached to. I don't feel like it was just you. with secret accounts. Again, I feel like there's more than one. I'm more interested in the thrill of the chase than in forming meaningful relationships. Yeah. So that's what's blocking a union from this person. They just wanted to be chased. Okay? They wanted to be chased by you. They thought that you would chase them, is what it is. They thought that you thought that it was all good, that you were supposed to like be in a long-term relationship. Then they thought if they cut you off, then you would somehow chase them down, beg them to come around, and then they would be able to, you know, spoon feed you, only giving you what they wanted because that was their way of keeping you on the outskirts. That way they could keep you a secret, right? They could just hook up with you here and there, spoon feed you nickel and dime because they know that you were good enough to just get that, right? But no, you cut them off. They never anticipated that you would cut them off. They never anticipated that there would be an ending here. Social status and endings. They never thought that you would catch on. They never thought you would catch on to their little game. That's what is coming through here more than anything. Okay? They thought you would think that this was the perfect connection. They were your soulmate, and that, you just had to wait for, love and, all of this mess. And it just, no. You woke up. The music stopped, baby. Okay, look, we have love life in the reverse. With this magician underneath the deck. See, this person was manipulative, but this person also, they were working from a lower vibration. Yeah. They were coming from a lower negative vibration. They were operating on a low vibration, a low vibrational level. They were being manipulative for all the wrong reasons, right? It wasn't for love, it was for the opposite. Okay. So this person blocked their own blessings. This person blocked their own blessings. They were already in a commitment from the start, but this person is also not genuine either, right? So there can never be a true union. And whatever this person says, you can't really trust. Okay. Tell me about what is blocking communication or union here. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who's focused on themselves with the Page of Cups. Very immature, emotionally immature, and focused on their own needs. Under the deck, we have the Page of Wands. But this person is also in an energy of taking risks, right? Also being very lustful, very passionate. But it's not something that this person anticipates would last for very long. Do you see what I'm saying? They're in it for the thrill of it. That's exactly what they were saying. They are in it for the thrill of the chase rather than forming meaningful relationships here. Very selfish energy. This person was very prude. Okay? Very prudent of this person. So let's see. Let's look to see what is being learned in this connection, whether it's by you, by this person, or by the both of you. But what is being learned overall in this twin karmic situation here? What is being learned? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is being learned in this twin karmic situation? So we have shocking news in the reverse. We have karmic ties, and look, effed up over you. Okay. Somehow this card made its way back out. But here's the deal. There's nothing new under the sun, Cancer. Never let anything, like don't put it past anyone to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Never put anybody in a position that they didn't earn, nor one that they even asked for. Do you see what I'm saying? Because people are not God, and people are going to make mistakes. And in this particular sense, with shocking news and karmic ties in the reverse with effed up over you, I feel like it's almost, before I even look under the deck, I feel like it's almost a sense of like spirit saying, you knew, okay? This wasn't shocking news for you, okay? This was something you were already aware of. You saw the signs. The red flags were there. We got the red flags card. We have slow down here. You knew that this was a situation where you weren't happy, or nor were you going to be happy with this person. So don't be in an energy of now you're all in that effed up energy. I mean, you can be for a second, but you need to get right back up, dust yourself off very quickly, and move it forward. Okay. And don't let it happen again, because you're not aware of the signs. Under the deck, pop the question. See, I feel like there's an energy of it's going to happen before you know it type energy, or your soul connection, or there's someone that is going to come that's going to, you know, test you in that way, or there's someone who's going to reach out, or someone who wants to be close to you, or wants to be in a more ascended relationship, or there's another person that's a potential soulmate that's coming towards you. What are you going to do when it comes to this person? Are you going to jump right in, or are you going to think before you act? Do you see what I'm saying? Are you going to jump right in, or are you going to think before you act? See, spell love. I told you this person was very manipulative. And that is what I feel like this person used: manipulation. They used gaslighting. They used seduction, I feel like, also to get you to do what they wanted. So I feel like there's an energy of taking a step back and not being emotionally pulled in to anything. Okay, so let's look at the tarot and speed this up here. Holy Spirit, angels, and what is being learned by Cancer's person, or both? What is being learned? So we have the High Priestess. Okay, this talks about being spiritually aware and ascended and connected to source. All right. Also, not closing your eyes, keeping your third eye open, using your intuition. Okay, look, and we have the King of Wands, right? Not just using your intuition at that moment, but using that intuition, keeping in mind what the future is going to hold. You see what I'm saying? If you see red flags and you know that this is something that is potential, that is going to lead to this or that, treat it as such and do it now, sooner rather than later. Under the deck, the Chariot. See, there's the energy of being ambitious, handling business now, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Not sitting on a situation and acting like it's not happening. Not throwing things under the rug and acting like you don't see it's right in your face. Not acting as though things aren't going to be this way 10 years from now, if you don't do something about it or if you don't get up and go. You see what I'm saying? And get away from the situation expeditiously, okay, with that 10 of Pentacles, Cancer. Expeditiously. All right, so what does Cancer need to know right now? What does Cancer need to know right now? Holy Spirit, angels, and what does Cancer need to know right now? Okay, we have I love you, and we have Queen Bee. Be confident, be secure. There is someone that is coming towards you. Someone, your soulmate is coming. We have Pop the Question, and we have I love you here. And then also telling you to be secure and be confident, right? Boss, bitch, career focused, round and round cycles under pressure here. Under the deck. I feel like some of you may be anxious. You may feel like you're running out of time to meet your soulmate. You may feel as though you've been through this toxic cycle with this person so many times that you've run out of time. No, that's not the case. Your person is coming. Spirit is saying to be confident. Okay, focus on your work right now. Focus on your next move and the things that you want to accomplish, because that is when your person is going to come towards you. Spirit is saying to not worry. Don't be anxious. You have plenty of time. It's divine timing. It is divine timing, okay? Don't worry about missing anything, okay? Don't worry about missing anything. What does Cancer need to know, please? So the tarot messages. So look, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Look, this talks about marriage. And look, and we have Justice here in the reverse. Under the deck, the 10 of Wands. Listen, this is all about an energy of you not worrying. It's like if you're feeling as though I'll never get married, with Justice in the reverse, I'll never get married. I'll never see a justice of the peace with the 10 of Wands, feeling as though you're running out of time, feeling as though, you've been doing this for so long and you're running out of steam, or you don't have there's not enough left. Just when you're getting to this energy, that's when everything is going to change. Everything is going to change. Spirit is saying to be confident. Don't fret. Don't feel bad. Don't feel dismayed. You have the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Look, behind the scenes, we have the King of Pentacles. Listen, this person, this talks about marriage. This is your husband coming through, your wife, your spirit partner, your soul partner. Okay? This person is coming. They are coming. Spirit does not want you to be anxious with that Page of Swords energy. Spirit does not want you to be anxious, okay? Just when you start, just when you start to feel like it's not going to happen, that's when it's going to happen for you. So last but not least, what is coming towards you? What is coming towards Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what is coming towards Cancer? Spirit, angels, and guides. What is coming towards Cancer? So you're feeling like ish, but with fairy tale in the reverse. I feel like your eyes are going to be opened here. We have trap, under the deck, twin flames, and sweet talk here. Listen. And then we have getting readings here with spiritual gifts. Okay. Okay. So definitely your spiritual eye is going to be opening. I feel like you're going to be getting readings, or there's going to be an energy of you opening your intuitive eye. You're going to see that your soulmate is coming towards you. You're also going to see that you're in a period of, really awakening right now, because you're seeing the truths that you were seeing internally. Okay, you just closed your eyes to these truths. All right, with twin flame and sweet talk, you're going to go through a period of healing. Yes, you thought that this was your person, but you're going to realize this was a twin karmic. Not twin flame is not a good thing, y'all. Stop feeling like, oh, I'm going to get a reading about my twin flame. No. We don't want them to be your twin flame. We want your twin soul to come through. We do. We want someone's light to match yours at some point. We want them to get it, or we want you to get it. We don't want you to constantly be in a situation where you're, learning and relearning the same lessons over and over again. Right? We want there to be some sort of substance that is going to last. And that is going to happen. It is going to come in for you. All right. What is coming towards Cancer here? Let's look at the tarot messages and close it out. What is coming towards Cancer, please? All right. Ooh, 9 of Wands. Strength with the star. Oh my. Beautiful energy here. Under the deck, you have the King of Swords. This is absolutely beautiful. This is someone coming in who's very honest. This is someone that you can trust. This is your divinely guided soul counterpart that is coming in. And I feel like with that King of Swords, you must be sitting in that Queen of Swords energy right now. That card hasn't come out. We have the 10 of Swords with the Ace of Wands, and we have the 4 of Wands here under the deck with the Page of Pentacles. This person is coming in to propose. And like I said, there's gonna be an ending, but there's gonna be a passionate new beginning. And someone is coming in that is going to make you a promise. This person is coming in as soulmate. So beautiful, beautiful energy, Cancer. I hope you all enjoyed this message. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you guys later. We are still going to go live at 5. I didn't go live yesterday. I am going to go live and announce the winners. Hopefully I'll be able to do it this morning, but we'll see. If not, we'll do it later on this evening at 5. But for the rest of you, please like the video, share, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys like the twin flame or twin karmic, twin soul love readings. We're not going to be doing twin flame readings anymore. I think twin flame is such a negative connotation, even though it's one that's widely used. I want to try to change that narrative. Okay. So we will see each other later. I love you. Bye.